Good evening, everybody. I am so excited to have you on tonight. My name is Caitlin Morlino. I'm a Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus. And if you are on this call tonight, you are in for such a treat. We have so many amazing testimonies for you to hear, some product knowledge, and we're going to do it in under 20 minutes. We promise. Okay? We've got this down. So if you're here, just open your ears and open your minds. Someone invited you tonight because they care about you, they love you, and they really just want you to be the best version of yourself. And hopefully we're going to help you start that journey. So I'm going to pass you over first to my friend Kathy Coyle. She's going to share her amazing testimony with you, and we're going to kick this party off. So Kathy, why don't you take it away? Nope, you're still muted. I get you.
How's that? Can you hear me?
There you go.
Awesome. I'm going to share a quick testimony because there's so much that Plexus has done for me. There's about 1 million testimonies I could probably give you, but I'll start from the beginning. Erin had asked me to join, and I didn't know much about Plexus at all, and I just jumped right in, didn't research anything, just knew that I wasn't feeling good, overweight. I thought that I would just do this because I was overweight, wanted to feel better. Rewind back to many years of being anxious, depressed, being addicted to antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication. I'm going to try not to cry. Many years of it, to the point of misusing the medication because I wanted to feel like anything but me. I just didn't want to feel like myself anymore. But we realized it wasn't a good idea for me to be taking this medication because it wasn't helping me at all. So I stopped. Realizing that I probably just needed to, as a woman of faith, you just feel like your faith isn't strong enough. And I kind of beat myself up over that. I just felt like I got to put on a happy face in ministry. This is how I feel. And it's my thorn in the flesh, I used to say, thinking that there would never be anything that could help me. So I joined Plexus, and I thought I'll lose a little bit of weight and I'll at least feel a little bit better. Within the first couple of weeks of using the basic supplements, I did the triplex, the foundational supplements, I started to realize that my mood was lifted. I was not having panic attacks. I wasn't anxious. I wasn't depressed. And quite honestly, I wasn't expecting it. It's really nothing that I thought would happen. And that's how I know that it's for real. I didn't anticipate this to happen to me. So it's kind of like an amazing side effect that occurred. And it really, moving forward, has just been amazing. It gets better and better all of the time. And I'm just so thankful for it. I'm thankful for Erin for sharing with me. So that's about part of my testimony anyway. I want to keep it short, but it's amazing. It's done so many amazing things.
All right. So now I love hearing these testimonies, and I've heard some of them so many times. I'm gonna pass you over to one of my acquaintances, now is a really good friend of mine, Kristen Elliott. We are both pregnant mamas. We are going through this together, and I would not have it any other way. So I'm gonna turn it over to her. Kristen, tell us what you got, dear.
Hi, thanks, Kate. Yeah, I'm 26 weeks pregnant now. I started Plexus 2 years ago. I cannot believe it's been that long, like mind blowing. So when I first started, I was actually 32 weeks pregnant in my second pregnancy. So I was of course just like skeptical because I was like, okay, well, I'm pregnant. Like, let me just wait until after. And my friend Megan was like, no, just do it now. Like, they're safe. You could talk to your doctor and whatever. So my doctor approved the triplex, and I started with the triplex. I was just tired. My son was 18 months old. Like I said, I was 32 weeks pregnant, and I was exhausted. I would go to the gym every single day, and then when I got home, I had zero energy for him. Mind you, I've been an athlete all my life. Like, I was a collegiate gymnast. I was fit, I was active, and something was still missing. So once I added Plexus, after like the first 2 weeks or so, I noticed that increase in my energy. And it's not like, a crazy, oh my God, like this sugar high kind of energy. It was just stable. Like I would go to the gym and I would come home, I would play with my son. Like I was doing all the things and I felt good while I was doing it. Then my sugar cravings went away. Then I was more regular in the bathroom. Then I was sleeping better at like 38 weeks than I did my entire pregnancy. Like just these things were starting to happen. And I was like, okay, this is legit. So, you know, I just love that Plexus has been there in all these different like aspects of my life, through pregnancy, through postpartum, through, you know, just being fit and all that. And now pregnant again. Like it's just a godsend. Like I found these products at the right time. It's just been amazing. And then, you know, I paid that initial like $100 and now here I am making 10 times that in a month. Like it was, the investment in myself was totally worth it for my entire family. So that's pretty much, I wanted to keep it short. So that's what I got for you guys.
That's awesome. I love that. And she's so right when she says like Plexus has been with all of us through so many different stages of our lives. And to like look back and see all the transitions we've gone through and how it flawlessly fits in every single one is incredible. So I'm going to turn it over to my girl, Erin, who, guys, she is dress shopping for her daughter's wedding right now, and she's taking time out to share with us. So let's hear from her. She's got some amazing information for us. Erin?
Hi guys. Okay, first of all, so I do have to, okay, so Kathy's like actually here with me. So we're here together and we're dress shopping together because my daughter's marrying her son. So that's super fun. But what's super fun too is we get to do Plexus together. And so just part of my testimony, like Kathy said, like there's so many different aspects. I started Plexus about 10 months ago. Caitlin introduced me to it. I didn't even know Caitlin. And I joined for weight loss. I joined for more energy and some joint pain. Like I thought maybe if it, you know, maybe I feel this terrible because I, you know, have extra weight and that'll help. Not totally expecting too much because I've tried all kinds of things. And I figured I might as well give it a shot because the 60-day money back guarantee, you know, what do I have to lose? And so that was cool. But I also knew that I wasn't going to be able to afford to keep up with the monthly, you know, payments of all of it. And so I thought, okay, how am I going to afford this? And then Caitlin was like, hey, I'll help you out. We'll get your products covered. And within the first 2 weeks of taking the products, I knew I had to get my products covered. And then I just started sharing on Facebook, and it's turned into something I never, ever dreamed I would be doing. Never thought in a million years I would be so passionate about this. Yes, I love the products and I love what they've done for me. And I would gladly pay $120 a month to feel this good. But then there's just like this other layer. There's so many other layers to it. The friends, the community, the business, the company, all that it stands for has just like started to, I mean, not just started, I've been seeing it over and over again. And this opportunity is huge. Within the first 3 months, my husband was able to quit his second job because of my income that I was making. And I was just sharing on Facebook. I was just talking to my friends. I was just saying, please do this with me so we can feel better together. I was vulnerable on Facebook, and I said, listen, I'm doing this and I want to feel better. And does anybody want to help? Does anybody want to come alongside me? And really, it's changed everything for me, in physically, emotionally. It's given me a hope, why would you think that vitamins are going to give you hope? Like, where does that, nobody ever signs up for that thinking that's what it's going to do. But that's what it does. And I'm not the only one. I've seen it over and over and over again. And I think that just totally amazes me. And that's what keeps me going with all of this. Like, I want everybody to feel this good. And I want everybody to have this opportunity. I would be doing my friends and my loved ones a disservice if I didn't share this with them. So that's just part of my spiel, my Plexus spiel. But this has been so awesome. I'm so glad for tonight. And And again, like I'm dress shopping with my daughter and I'm working. I take 5 minutes out to come over here and we're good. So this is like a win-win situation. This is awesome. So thanks, Kate.
Absolutely. I love that. And you guys, like, these stories never ever get old, because they, you know, you hear us say like, this has changed my life, has changed my family's life, and we mean that from the bottom of my heart. I started these products, I was three months postpartum, but I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis a few years prior. I had gone through a really bad flare after having my daughter, and I saw my friend Megan posting. She had two little guys, and she was just like full of energy. And I was like, okay, my picture of motherhood was not going for me how I thought it would. I was hobbling around my house in pain. I had postpartum depression, and I was never an anxious person. I was fatigued beyond fatigued. Like, tired wasn't even going to work as a word. And I was like, I'm supposed to be the active mom on the floor, playing, happy, enjoying this. And instead, I'm in so much pain. I'm flat out miserable. I don't care if the dishes sit there for a month. And I knew there had to be more. And I trusted my friend Megan. She said, listen, this is what you need to do. And I was like, I'm on maternity leave. I don't even know if I'm going to have the money for this. So if it doesn't work, I'll get my money back. And I told Eric, if I have to scrape it off my car floor, it is what it is, but I'll just return the products. So I started to feel little changes. I was getting around in the middle of the night without using furniture. There was like a little flicker of light inside of me, and I started to feel better internally. And I just found myself one day telling my friends, like, hey, listen, I don't know like what this stuff is doing to me, but I'm feeling so much better. I think you should look into it. So I started sharing, you know, with my friends that way, because I felt the same way Erin did. I'm feeling so much better, and I felt so bad. There has to be other people that were suffering in silence and never said anything. And I was finding out I had friends that had IBS. I had friends that had terrible anxiety and depression. I had no idea. And as I started sharing what these products were doing for me, they started coming to me and being like, hey, will this help? And I was like, yes, like, let's do this together. And I have so many of my close friends that do this now. And the fact that we didn't realize how bad we actually felt until we felt like not just better, but actually good is astonishing. So it started with changing my health. It started changing my anxiety, my mindset. The community and the support that you get is I would have been one of those friends that said, I know so many people, I don't need another friend. Guys, it can be farther from the truth. Like, this is the best community ever. And as I started sharing, then the financial aspect started to kick in for me. And I didn't even know if this was something that was like legal or legitimate. And Megan was like, yeah, like, we have an awesome compensation plan. When you refer friends, like, you get little kickbacks from the company. They're super generous. So I just kept sharing. I kept telling people how I felt and, you know, what these products could do for them. And then fast forward to this past September, the financial end of it really stuck out to me. My daughter was hospitalized for 3 days and was very sick. And I basically was asked by the doctors, like, are you going back to work? And I was like, I don't know. But the answer was, I don't know, because I hadn't talked to my husband about it. We hadn't even gone there yet. But the financial end of it, I was not worried about, because I had my side hustle, Plexus, that was bringing a legitimate income into my family. And I was just sitting in that hospital room one night, and all of my Plexus family is messaging me. And I sat there and thought, I know that there is families on this floor that are dreading these hospital bills that are about to roll in, that they don't have this community and this support around them. I had people offering to come just sit with me, and to know that going home, the bills weren't going to matter, the medication wasn't going to matter. If I never went back to the salon, it was not going to hinder my family at all. My husband has an amazing job, but we all know that money is a real thing. And to know that I was being paid by helping other people feel better, it was the biggest answer to prayer I could have ever asked for. And I didn't know when I started this journey, I was going to need this. So I now am able to work 2 days a week out of the house. The rest of the time I'm home with my daughter, and we have not skipped a beat financially. And that was the writing on the wall from God I could have never even asked for. So when we tell you that these products will change your life, your health, your anxiety levels, your, struggles with Crohn's, IBS, acne, like one extreme to the next, these products are absolutely amazing. They come with the 60-day money back guarantee, and they come with like personalized coaching, you guys. We are here with you the entire way. This is not like a one and done thing. We want to help you get through your health journey. So we have something for you guys that are on the call tonight. We do have a code that is out that is going to give you a little freebie. So if you are on this call tonight, if you're listening in, just remember the person that invited you loves you. They care about you so much. They want you to be the best version of yourself. Do not go to bed tonight without getting your questions answered. We want to help you. We want to answer your questions. And we want to be able to fit this into your lifestyle. You see us, we are all in different settings tonight, because we do this from everywhere. We can do this from anywhere. This is our passion and we love it. So I just encourage you to get with the person that invited you tonight, ask your questions before going to bed, and it's time to make yourself a priority. So let's just all do this together and rock our health, guys. Thanks for joining us.